Very supportive stakeholders, as we have already mentioned, the customs, immigration, and border guard force. These are the three stakeholders currently working with full cooperation with the Land Port Authority of India. So to commemorate the visit of our Honorable Minister, I would like to highlight whatever I could gather as an information. And if Sir has one to get the information, I can offer the information through soft copy also. I will be presenting this in the form of PPT. I will be reading out, so please attend to the board. Land Ports Authority of India, Icp Moreh welcomes. We use book ICP. The idea of developing ICP was formulated by the Government of India to establish a single agency responsible for providing the various government authorities and service providers with support facilities like immigration clearance, custom clearance, medical services, bank, money exchange counter, warehouses, with bridge, cold storage for perishables, baggage scanner, etc. They would facilitate cross-border movement of passengers and goods at designated border checkpoints. This was formulated aftermath of the Kargil War in 1999, concern about the modernization of border management and to enhance border security for preventing recurrence of Kargil-like episodes. Fortunately, why ICP has been set up at Moreh? Why Moreh has been chosen to be the location for ICP? So there may be many reasons behind the setting of ICP, but I would like to mention two things. On international outlook, Asian Highway number 1, which runs through ICP. Another is Trilateral Highway, which we call which will run from Moreh in Manipur to Meitei in Thailand via Mandalay in Myanmar. This is also a part of the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's newly coined EDIS policy. These are the bird's eye view of ICP Moreh. Thank you, Ranjan Singh and Letpao. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your briefing with the visualizations and some of the grievances and disadvantage. Also, we have a glance of the information. But before others switch on to other sectors of this ICP,
transit movement of goods and passengers have been closed since March 2020. During these periods, as on today, there have been very few movements of goods. The only goods which have been exported were some road construction materials.
As immigration officer, but since our taking over as Immigration Civil Authority of Immigration in ICP Moreh, since the gate had already been closed because of COVID-19 pandemic, sir. No, this conventional movement of passenger has taken place till now. However, we, amidst the pandemic stage, amidst the serious stage of the pandemic also, we have been putting our effort to extradite Myanmaris from Indian soil to Myanmar, and we have been taking over these Indian citizens from Myanmar to India through Icp Moreh, with special permission from DC, Hon'ble and Home Department Manipur. Bearing that there is no conventional movement. However, since partial relaxation of COVID-19, we are seeing a number of influx. Once open from Tammu also, once Tammu had been opened, market in Tammu, the Tammu was open in the month of, maybe in the month of January or so. And since Tammu had been open, a lot of people from Moreh is also sneaking into this Myanmar side through illegal forest gates, forest borders. So this problems comes up. However, we are here in Icp Moreh to regulate and control the movement of foreigners and Indians going to foreign countries with valid travel documents. And we are having FMR also here. There is no control of, no issuance of pass of movements under FMR. So we are, once gates are open, we are planning, we have been given the authority to issue passes. We are supposed to issue passes.
And we are doing regularly perimeter patrol, illumination patrol, to avoid any operation or any threat from outside. We are also managing that control room where we have 48 CCTV cameras, out of which 38 CCTV cameras are working. Passenger terminal and cargo terminal. So for the security purpose, the proper perimeter patrol, the duty by sentry, as well as the area domination patrol, still going on. And we are ready to tackle any threat from the outside, or parameters, or from across the border.
India or coming to Myanmar, because all the Assam Rifle peoples posted along in Far and Moreh roads doesn't allow anyone to ferrying sands, timbers, not even a apple box. They allow around 5 pieces of apple. It happens every day, and the entire people who go through this route has to stop for at least 1 hour. What I want to mean is that the civil vehicles, say for example, I was going for a medical checkup out in Southeast Asia, they live on business, but they are not allowed to carry Maida floor, not more than 5 trucks in a day, something like that. They prohibited everything, not to the expectation of the peoples, and all the business fraternity had complaints to be long time back. So taking the advantage of having in our midst Honorable Union Minister, State of External Affairs, Yambung R.K. Ranjan Singh, that it may be, somehow managed to improve the movement of private vehicles and business, and even if permitted, this Moreh town lives on business purely. They don't have paddy field, they don't have any forest land, they don't have anything, but on business only. So, even the development of the state is totally stopped by this sand. You are procuring a truck of chain from Dimapur, it costs around 90,000 to 1 lakh rupees. If you get a send from Moreh, so you get it for Honorable Minister to take a call on it. Thank you, sir.
It should also be in a compact way,
Yes, sir.
holistic way, to have this testing, the lab also. Otherwise, our Meitei has already mentioned that when the sample is passing through the authenticated testing lab, sometimes security reason it will be open, sometimes the transport, the time of the expiry of that sample. So there are lots of problems with
Yes, sir.
complexity will be developed.
Yes, sir.
So if you have a concrete and holistic system
Yes, sir.
installed here in this ICP,
Yes, sir.
then it will be more convenient in the long run also.
Yes, sir. So in natural practice, the imported items are to be tested within 7 days. Within 7 days. So we have to give place at the ICP. The authorized officer of the customs will define one authorized officer, and he will pick up the sample and will send it to a notified food testing laboratory approved by the government for that purpose to get the certificate, fit for consumption certificate. After getting the consumption certificate, the sample is to be released to other parts of the country for selling or for other business. So, as from first side, normally there are food safety officers working in the states and districts, but for the imported items, customs are allowed to identify a person from their side to work as an authorized officer. So for the
I will be very happy if you give a copy of that your price list and the send to the man concerned, so that I may pursue on behalf of my state and on behalf of our external affairs.
okay, thank you, sir.
One more thing, Mr. Sanajaoba, if you can just explain what are... That's it. Then, sir, just to inform you, representative from NHIDCL had come, then from food safety, also they had come, the other stakeholders. Yeah.
Kita pura-pura apa bang? Kita pura-pura. Mana kita itu?